'cause this is Africa.
Hi, I am Tobino Hlabangana and this is the Diary of an African Teen. So, I was born in Zimbabwe, but now I live in South Africa. My family moved here when I was 1 year old. I have family that lives in Zimbabwe and we sometimes go visit them. But we don't fly, we drive. We went to Zimbabwe in 2012. In your mind, imagine how I felt going on a long trip before the 21st of December, okay? Like, I was scared. So, this is a story about what happened at the borders, okay? No, in fact, it's about the whole journey. We decided to go from home here in South Africa through Botswana, then go to Zimbabwe. We first went to the Botswana border. I don't know which border gate it was, but we went to the border. We stood there for 4 hours in the shortest line I've ever seen at the border. Usually, the border lines are like really, really long. This is like 12 o'clock in the morning, just so you know, in the afternoon. We stood there for a long time. The line was literally probably about 50 meters. And we stood there. We were getting so fed up. My dad was getting so fed up. We had to wait in line because we weren't Botswana citizens. We saw Botswana citizens just walk through and we were like, okay, there's like 5 of them that showed up in between that 3 hour period. We literally stood outside in the sun and we had to go in, right? We met so many people who were frustrated as we were. When we finally get into some shade, we are part of this huge amount of this like huge pool of people. Like when we stood outside at the back, we saw the straight line that goes straight in. When we went in, there was like a massive crowd of people, okay? Now, we waiting, like, this is around the first hour. We waiting for 2 hours in this line to get in front. After watching those 5 Botswanan citizens pass over time. We moved like 1 centimeter every 20 minutes, okay? Like, it was just crazy. When we finally get in the front, it takes us like 2 minutes to get in and out. We don't understand why it took us 2-3 hours to get from 50 meters to inside the thing, but it took us 3 hours and we left in 2 minutes after we did our stuff, okay? So we finally drive off. We're finally happy, yay, we're in Botswana, yeah. Then we stop, right? It's around 5 in the afternoon. We decided to leave in the morning because it's better for us, okay? Don't ask why, it's better for us. So at 5 o'clock, we arrived, I think, at Francistown, Botswana, and we stopped at the garage because we needed the bathroom. This bathroom was the worst smelling bathroom I've ever been in my life. And it's so disgusting and I cannot deal and I don't want to go back. And I'm so glad I'm done with that life. So we continue on to the next border, the Botswana-Zimbabwe border. That was literally the worst border experience I've ever had in my life. And I've been through Botswana to Zimbabwe and I've been from South Africa to Zimbabwe and Botswana, South Africa. And that was like the worst border experience. You thought standing 3 hours in a line that's 50 meters was bad. Wait until you get this, okay? The Botswana side of the border, we stood there for about 6 hours. I kind of expected this because the line was probably about 2 kilometers long. Like, it was December, Christmas was in 3 days or 4 days or whatever, and everyone's tired, everyone just wants to go home to Zimbabwe and all that stuff, and we had to stand there forever. The line, we could not even see the entrance of the gate of the border because we were in line at the back. The line literally looped up and down, then went straight, went under, it went into the gutters, it went into the building that smelled so horrible. We stood there for 6 hours. I just remember my dad and I had to take turns and my mom standing in line because my sister was like, how old? She was like 10, so we had to wait. No, she was 12. She was 12 and we had to wait. Because, like, she's a little girl, we can't, like, do anything. I'm, like, 16, they trust me and all that stuff. So, we stand in line, and it's so horrible. Like, you can't even imagine. When we finally get in front, it was, like, the best thing ever. In fact, it was, like, amazing. But the thing that annoyed me the most is, when we were in the car, because when we were rotating, I was in the car, and they kept telling us to move the car because new people kept coming in, and then people that were in line were leaving. So my dad is in the car, my mom and my dad are the ones driving, right? And they are standing in line. and I'm here with my 12-year-old sister. I don't understand what's going on. She doesn't understand what's going on. Everyone's hooting. Everyone's telling us to leave the car. Police come out and tell us we have to move our car. So I have to go keep running in and out, telling my dad to come and drive the car, just to move like 2 meters away from where we were every like 10 minutes. It's so annoying. So once we're finally done with that, this is now about midnight, okay? We go to the Zimbabwean side of the Botswana-Zimbabwean border. Now, this is also part of this bad, horrible experience, okay? We were there for like 2 hours, okay? We ended up having to sleep at the border in my mom's car because we used my dad's car. I don't know. We used one of those cars. No, we used my dad's car. Yeah, so we ended up sleeping in that car. It was so horrible. We stood there forever. 2 hours is not that bad compared to the 6-hour lineup, but we stood there. That was just too much because we were already tired. It was already... You see, I can't even speak about it. It's so horrible, man. I don't want to experience that again. Yeah, it was fine. That part wasn't that bad. The thing I hate about these borders, though, is how they smell so bad. Botswana South African side wasn't that bad, but the Zimbabwean side was so bad. I don't understand. It's like they take the sewage from our 3 countries and they put it in one place in that border. Like, so bad. So we ended up leaving at 6 in the morning, right? Now I'm sweaty, my mom, my sister, my dad are sweaty, we are tired, 6 in the morning or whatever, I don't even know what time. I don't even remember leaving, okay? I don't remember leaving the border, I was sleeping. I woke up at my grandmother's house. I don't remember us leaving, but I just remember like, I was scared because when I woke up it was December 21st. I told myself before I slept to pray because I'm at this disgusting, dirty border and it's December 21st. I think the world's gonna end like in a few hours. Like I didn't know what's gonna happen. Like I didn't have Google. I was in another country. I didn't have Google. So crazy, man. So yeah, that is one of my experiences in life, and I'm glad that I shared it with you guys. Please share this video, like it if you loved it. Thanks for watching. I love you. I know that was weird, but yeah, I love you. Goodbye. Bye.